What's up, everybody? Welcome to yet another live. I hope all our regulars are here, and if you are new here and if you're not new here, please say hi and let us know where you are watching from. So today we are going to turn 3 ingredients into this bread. So all I have here is a tablespoon of baking powder, 1 cup, 256 grams. Oh, this is 16 grams. 1 cup of almond butter, which is it's exactly 256 grams. And in here I have 6 whole eggs. So that's the egg whites and the yolk. So I wanted to try, of course, you might already know this recipe. It's modified from the peanut butter bread. So we use peanut butter instead of almond butter in our previous video. And we added sweetener, of course, for taste, and a bit of salt. So we are not doing that here. I just want to give you the option of having a 3 ingredient bread that you can enjoy. And I think, like even a kid could make this. So I'm going to move my already done loaf. I only tried this once. This is from the air fryer, and I've only tried this once, and of course I walked away and I was doing other things and it deflated a little bit. I wasn't taking care of it. Hello, I should follow my own advice. So let's do it. What's that? Some bread. I'm just going to grab a spatula because I will need to scrape down the sides of the bowl, midway through, sorry for the noise, midway through the mixing process. So I'm gonna add 6 eggs first.
You forgot to do a roll call.
A roll call? I actually did a roll call, you weren't listening.
I'm sorry. Mrs. Henderson says she's going to be here.
Hello, Mrs. Henderson.
Hello, Mrs. Henderson. I won't jump on camera today. Caitlin says she'll stay as long as she can.
Oh, hi, Caitlin. Thank you so much.
Judy Duran, hello from
Hi,
Judy.
Turkey. Hi, Judy.
Christiane Fisk.
Hello, Chris.
Says good morning and hope you're feeling better today, Chris. Yes, feeling a bit better, but
You're not 100%.
No. Lainey says hi from Western Australia.
Hi, Lainey. Hi again. Yes, I remember you from last week.
Ella is here. Hello, everyone.
Hi, Ella.
And Linda, I'm sorry if I butcher your last name. Linda Biegenwald. Hello from Pittsburgh, PA, Pennsylvania.
How? Hi, Linda.
Home of the pierogi? I know I butchered that one. What is it? Pierogi?
No, I'm not gonna say.
You don't know what it is.
No,
either.
you can say pierogi for the rest of your life.
Just admit you don't know what it is either.
No. I'm good. And you can't, shall I say, manipulate me into teaching you how to say words.
Linda says, yup, LOL. But I don't know whether I got it right or not. Michelle Lukowski, good morning.
Hi, Michelle. How are you? Nice to see you again.
Michelle here from Munster, Indiana. And last one I'll read for now, and then
thank you, because I need to press on.
Lucia says, bom dia do Brazil.
Wow, Brazil. Go Brazil. Yeah. Nice to see you. Hi, everybody.
What does bom dia mean?
No, that's not an English word. Okay, she's obviously greeting us. But anyway, you're putting in a tablespoon of baking powder and the nut butter of your choice. Now, you can do your own homemade nut butter, or you can use a seed butter. But this one is the almond butter, and we bought it from Costco. It's not fantastic on the carb count, but I find that if I don't eat the whole loaf in one day, I'll be fine. So like for me, I just have a couple of slices of toast, and of course, you know, I've pre-done one because I wanted to show you what we're making before we start making it, you know what I mean? And then I've got another one that's already in the air fryer. I only put it in like 10 minutes beforehand, and hopefully if my timing is good, you will get to see me, you know, remove the lid. And if you don't have that kind of a baking tin, loaf tin, I'm going to show you the foil method. But yeah, that's going to be useful to us later. So we've added these 3 ingredients into the bowl. But it was interesting for me to try this recipe out. You guys know that we've done burger buns with it. We've done hot dog. Did we do hot dog buns? We did bagels with it. And it's such a versatile recipe. I am also quite tempted to throw some of this batter into a pan and see if it'll make tortillas. But it is such a versatile recipe, and if you love the taste of it, you can make so many carb-like foods with it. So that's why I wanted to try it in the air fryer, because some people, well, most people, they get a lot of use out of the air fryer, and if they can make this bread in the air fryer, well, that's fantastic. About to make some noise with the whirligig. So here we go. And you'll be able to see exactly how long it takes me to mix it with a hand mixer. It doesn't take long at all. Okay, we're halfway there, halfway through mixing. The other thing I wanted to tell you that is because this one deflated a little bit, I made it tonight and I wasn't sure if it was just me not paying attention to it that it deflated a little bit, because all my other things I've made with this recipe, they don't deflate, because I thought I fixed the deflation, right? I added a 1/4 cup of egg white protein powder into this one. So I'm hoping that with, you know, that addition and me paying attention to it when the timer goes, is that it will not deflate. Anyway, whoops, sorry. Time to scrape down the sides of the bowl, because you'll see that, like, oh, there. It's not even underneath. The almond butter or whatever butter you're using does tend to stick to the bowl. So you want to incorporate all of the ingredients into your batter.
While you do that,
yes.
I'll read some more.
Yes.
Mrs. H says, sorry you're sick, Chris. Thank you, Mom.
Hello, Mrs. H.
Linda says, it is a dumpling filled with potatoes. It's like a ravioli.
Oh.
But Linda, and more importantly, I need to know if I'm saying it right. Bob Hunt says, thanks for everything.
Hello, Bob.
Caitlin says, I love pierogies. We need to keto that recipe.
I believe there are keto versions of pierogies.
Okay.
Yeah.
Lainey says, I didn't realize you were making bread with nuts in. Sadly, I can't eat any nuts.
Yes, well, there's a solution for that. You can buy tahini, which is made of sesame seeds. And you don't have to, you know, be deprived of making this easy recipe. On our channel, there is tahini bread. We make bread with sun butter. Now, sun butter is actually made with, it's It's actually ground sunflower seeds, and they grind the sunflower seeds into a butter. So you are not, you can make it with the seed butter instead. We did make it with sun butter. Just try and get the batter off this. Right, and we are in business. All right.
Yes, Aiko Fujita says hi from Okinawa, Japan.
Wow, Japan.
And Lady says thanks for that. It sounds great.
All right, so now all you do is pour all of the batter into your loaf tin. Whoops. And hopefully you can get an idea of what the consistency is like as I pour it into the tin. Now, you guys know we were talking about carnivore last week, and I hope you have seen my little short video. It's a 1-minute video of how to make chicken flour. I really enjoy that process because it's like, you're a mad scientist doing this experiment, and I was really going blind, not having any instructions on how to do it. And I was pleasantly surprised because I just thought dehydrate once the chicken is, devoid of moisture, it should grind up pretty good. And I was so impressed. So I am going to come up with the polished videos, giving you some solutions on how to have carb-like foods on the carnivore diet. So, cool. Made a bit of a mess there.
Linda says you can make the dough with lupin flour. I only make them gluten-free for my daughter.
Yeah.
And you can stuff them with just about anything you want.
Yes.
And yes, you're close enough in saying it. I'll take that. Chef Fat Grams is here.
Hello, Chef. Oh, Chef, you made it.
Hey, you're...
Wow.
Hey,
anyway, so that is the bread. That is all you can do. And people they've made it, this is just plain, okay? So if you just want to have plain bread, this is how you would make it. You can add salt, a little bit of sweetener just to make it more tastier. But people have made this into a sweet bread, like adding some chocolate, melted chocolate, by the way. They've added nuts in there, all kinds of things, kind of thing. And for me, because I have banana jam in my fridge, that's why I'm making this, because I think it will go like super well. Anywho, this cannot go into the air fryer at the moment because I want to show you the results of that. And then how much time? We have 15 minutes left on that one. So you would set your air fryer to 350 Fahrenheit or 176 Celsius. And you would set the timer to 35 minutes. Now, some people who have baked, if you don't have an air fryer, it's the same for the oven, except some people who, I think they had either a convection oven or a different oven to mine, they found that they needed to double the time. Do you know what? Don't waste your ingredients and throw the bread away because the timing's wrong for you. Keep going with it. And yeah, if you need an hour, do an hour. It just means that we have different ovens, right? So, yeah.
Linda's asking, did you put cinnamon in that?
I did not. The ingredients are 1 cup of a butter of your choice. Now, it can't be dairy. Trust me, this will curdle. I've tried it, it doesn't work. So it's got to be a nut or a seed butter, 256 grams. Then we did 1 tablespoon of baking powder and 6 eggs. You can use, I have this, right? So, I have this, and sometimes I just use egg whites, and there is absolutely no difference in the bread on, you know, there's no difference in the bread on whether you use all egg whites or whole eggs. Same thing. And like, you know, eggs, there's a problem in the world with eggs at the moment, so use your whole eggs. You just need 6. And that's it.
Chef says he's glad he could join you all today. Makes my Saturday.
Aww. Chef. So how are you guys doing now? You see now my timing has been off, and I'm left waiting. You all right?
Yeah. This is where I should be coming in and doing my my funny dance.
Right.
But not today.
Your funny dance. Okay. But I do have a story that I want to tell about Chris, though.
Oh, kick a man when he's down, like really.
So, how are you guys when you are on the phone? Now, you guys know that Chris works from home, and Chris, he picks up the phone and he answers and he gets into the conversation. But when he puts the phone down or hangs up the call, sometimes he doesn't know how he got to where he got to, and he has no idea how his car is spotlessly clean.
That doesn't make sense. How I got to where I got to.
Yeah, you put the phone down and you go, oh, what am I doing here? So now you're laughing. Now it's clear, is it?
Yes.
So he finds that when he's on the phone, he's got to be moving his hands like I do when I'm talking. But he's got to move his hands, and you know, he'll get into the garage and start shining things and cleaning things. And when he puts the phone down, he doesn't know how he got there.
Yeah, I told you what the worst one was, didn't I?
Which tell them.
So our old office used to be, this is pre-COVID, used to be on the 18th floor. I came down in the elevator or the lift. So I was talking
This is while you're phone walking.
Yeah, I'm phone walking, walked out of my office, down in the lift, out onto the street, and I just kept walking. By the time I'd finished, I'd walked 2.1 kilometers, which is, I don't know, about
a mile?
half a mile or something.
Half a mile?
Something like that. Completely in the wrong direction from the office. And then I had no idea how I got there.
That's like that Limitless movie.
Yeah.
What's his name again?
Bradley Cooper.
Bradley Cooper.
Linda says it's hot toddy time, Chris. I agree.
Hot, oh yeah.
Alice says doing well and enjoy the day here. Enjoy the sunny day here in Germany.
Oh, fantastic.
Caitlin says cinnamon with almond butter sounds awesome. Can you put allulose in it without changing the texture?
You can, because with when you add sweetener, you're not going to add cups, right? You're going to add max a couple tablespoons. Do you know what I mean? If you are concerned about how allulose liquefies when it's hot, you can add a bit more bulk, like the egg white protein. Please let me know if you have egg white protein powder. because you can add egg white protein, a quarter cup of egg white protein powder, just if you're concerned about the allulose, and that should alleviate any possibility of it not working. So yes, you can add cinnamon. You can add, well, I'm gonna have my banana jam on top of my toast, but you can put it in if you want. What else have people done with it? Gosh, there's a friend of mine, a YouTube friend of mine, who makes his own macadamia butter, and he finds that is the closest tasting to white bread for him. The ease of the recipe, there's other white breads, keto white bread recipes available, but the ease of this recipe, coupled with the fact that he has a Ninja Foodie like I do, and his machine turns nuts into butter real quick, smart. So he's going for easy, right? So he loves the taste of macadamia bread because it's bland tasting and it tastes like white bread to him. So
Sandy Reed says, good morning from Pennsylvania.
hello, Sandy.
Chef says, I've heard some crazy stories about 5G, but wow, Chris, that takes the cake. Caitlin says, I do use egg white protein powder lots. Anna Matovic says, hello. Yeah, she's from Sweden, if I remember rightly.
Yeah.
Says, while I'm on the phone, I'm walking back and front. I do all, like Mel said, I do all manner of things on the phone. Where are we? You get a turn to poke fun at me, although last week you did plenty, I have to say. For example, my makeup table is untidy. Shall I take the camera through there?
Go have a look, because I took the time to fix that. Anyway.
Linda says you can make homemade protein. You can make homemade protein powder. And she says, oh, I am sorry, I am chatty. We don't mind.
No,
chatty,
well, we're doing a live, right? So let's be chatty. I think we should.
Anna's from Serbia, not Sweden. Sorry.
Serbia.
Almost got it.
Yeah.
I was right with the S, and that's about it.
And they're very far from each other. All right. I'll just check the time. Oh, 5 minutes. 5 minutes to rule the world. Stop cleaning. Stop cleaning.
You're obsessed with cleaning.
So the other thing I wanted to ask you guys, because last week I showed you the carnivore crisps chicken flour, and the feedback that I got from you was that it's wonderful, it's tasteless, but it is really expensive. So that is why I made a video for you guys to see how it is possible to make your own chicken flour. Now, next week I am going to be doing some recipes showing you how to use that chicken flour for your diet. And in my opinion, what I want to do is make it so that it tastes really great. It doesn't taste like chicken. And you know, it's not just for the carnivore diet, possibly, just because it's going to be zero carb, like zero total carbs. So, you know, I don't think that next week's recipes is going to just be for carnivore. It is carnivore, but it's not just, you know what I mean? So if it's going to help everyone reach their goals, then why not? So I was going to ask you if if that is something you would like to see, and also if you have anything that you need on the channel. Is there something that is stopping you from reaching your goals? Are you cheating on your diet? Don't say yes or no. Just let me know what recipes you would like to see, because I want you to be successful and still enjoy the foods that you prefer. You know, and for me, if you enjoy your diet, then that means you can make it a lifestyle. It's easier, right? Then the other thing too is that keto food is different from regular food. And if you're new to the diet, you might look at, say, like, let's scrutinize this bread. Oh, but it's really flat, and you know, it doesn't look like regular bread, and we need to cut this bread, by the way. It doesn't look like regular bread. The difference is that this bread is high fat. You are used to a loaf of bread being about that high, right? So when you cut it and you look at this thing and it's like a small slice, you think, oh, you know, I feel cheated. The difference is that when you have that one slice, you're getting more nutrition, you're getting a greater feeling of fullness because it's high fat, and it's helping you achieve your goals. Like, you can have bread on your diet, you can, like, this makes a whole lot of things, right? This recipe makes a whole lot of things, and you can enjoy all those things if you so choose. So you have to adjust your taste buds, if you like, when you're on the diet. So it sounds like I'm making excuses for the bread, but I don't just mean this bread. I mean for all kinds of other keto foods. And like a lot of keto recipe creators, we're trying to cheat the system so that, you know, everyone can make it their lifestyle. We're trying to find new, innovative ways of recreating regular food for us and for you. So onwards we march. Who's it?
Sheila Pavel says hello from Vegas.
Hello, Sheila. Oh, Vegas.
Sin City. Ella says, how much liquid egg whites do you use instead of 6 whole eggs?
I need to look that up on my phone because it's on the old video, Ella. Can you please bring me my computer, because I'll find it for Ella now. But this is the bread. You can see it's real soft and so crumbly, and like, no. It's like it tastes like unsweetened bread. How can I say? Like a sweet banana loaf without the banana.
So just a loaf then?
Well, yeah.
Anna says, haha, you were right about the first letter, as in the S. That's the only thing I got right. I can't write comments now, I'm trying to crochet a shirt, but I will stay till the end. Chef says that was an amazing chicken flour video.
Thank you, Chef.
Linda says, if you do slip, don't beat yourself up. Very, very true. Chef says he's been on keto since 2018 and has no problem with cheat days. As a matter of fact, I would not have maintained my weight had I not included them in my lifestyle.
Right.
Yeah, I agree. Could not agree more. Caitlin asks, have you done a zucchini bread? I missed that so much. There is a zucchini
it's a zucchini sugar loaf, actually. Is that the one you're talking about? I believe I'm the only one on YouTube who's done a zucchini sugar loaf. But let's check this bread. I won't be slow this time.
Linda says you can also do this for a proper sandwich size. cut the bread in half and turn it to the end, crust side and slice.
Like this. This is what she means. So you cut the bread to whatever size and you turn it on its side and you cut it that way.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
There you go.
Instantly.
And there you get a regular size bread.
That's like a Vogel size.
Yeah, but of course I just eyeballed it, right? If I wanted it bigger, I could go bigger. But let's move this.
So sorry for the lung hacking in the background.
Yes, that's very disturbing and distracting.
Thank you for your sympathy.
I need something to rest the hot loaf tin on. Right. I'm excited because this is a little bit different to what I usually do with this bread. So I want to see. Ooh. And this, we're still supposed to put it back in the oven uncovered, but oh my God! Look!
Hang on, hang on.
Okay. No, I have to go before it deflates.
Yeah.
Look at the bread.
That looks gorgeous.
Holy cow! Okay, it's going back. That has doubled in size with the egg white protein. My God! Okay. Oh, sorry. That has doubled in size. Okay, so another 5 minutes. I get like this when a recipe works that I'm just trying to just like, calm down. That has doubled. That is like this high. Okay, I want to take this out and put the egg white protein powder.
Oh, is that the difference in
That's the egg. No. Should we put the egg white protein powder in that one, guys?
Well, if it ends up like that, why not?
Yeah, but you know what? We need to test that egg white protein powder theory in a regular loaf pan because not everybody has a Pullman loaf tin. So
Chef says, wow. Thank you, Ella. Yes, I do have something to drink. Ella says yes also to putting protein powder in that one.
yeah.
AJ is here.
Hi, AJ.
Says, good morning. You look lovely in your cardigan.
Oh, thank you.
Can't wait to try this recipe. I've always liked quick bread recipes, but they always seem too sweet.
Right.
Caitlin's asking 5 minutes. Did you leave the temperature the same when you put it back in?
Yes, same temperature. All you're doing is you're browning the crust so that, it looks like regular bread. Oh, this is getting messy, people.
Mrs. Henderson says 2 egg whites or a 1/4 cup fat-free egg substitute can replace 1 whole egg.
Say that again?
2 egg whites
Yeah.
or a 1/4 cup fat-free egg substitute can replace 1 whole egg.
Yes. Oh, sorry. You've just reminded me to give you, Ella. Sorry, Ella. You asked for the weightage of the eggs. So you will need either 9 egg whites or 308 grams of, measured out how many egg whites would it take to get to 308. So that's how I did that. Anywho. All right, a 1/4 cup. I better measure this. Weigh it. It's 20 grams. A 1/4 cup of egg white protein powder is 20 grams, right? So all right. I think I'm just going to hand whisk this because I can't be bothered washing those whisks. Those whisks. Just gonna mix it in. Oh my God, what a find. What a find. That is a game changer. If that doesn't deflate, I'm sold.
Sold.
We'll see. Actually, I can't. It's not deflated. Okay, I'm happy with that. So this is what it looks like. Still pretty liquid, but I think less liquid. All right. Now I have made a mess of this paper. Look at it, look.
Right, looks like I've been in there.
I know. Ew. Just going to clean the edges.
So you're gonna put that in that pan and then put it in the air fryer.
Everybody's got this kind of loaf pan, so I think it's only right that we measure out. Well, we test it with that.
Caitlin says. Last question, I promise.
Doesn't have to be.
No, they haven't outlawed asking questions.
No.
Can you mix the nut or seed butters?
So you can make your own nut or seed butter. You can make your own. You can buy it if you want to be convenient. If you want convenient. What do you mean mix it?
That's,
do you make you mean make your own?
No. Can you mix nut or seed butters? I think.
Oh, mix those together.
Put some of one and some of the other. And would it make it?
I don't see why not, because they both work in the recipe. So I don't see why not. But I haven't tried it, to be very honest with you. Maybe that's something I should try.
This is undiagnosed OCD.
No, it's not. That's how everybody does it.
I've very nicely diagnosed it for you. Candace says yes. So yeah, can you mix part and part?
I should have tried that with one of these loaves. All right. Sorry guys. I actually thought I was very organized with this video. I had pre-done my loaves and but there you go.
Well, either it's finished or it's time for Final Jeopardy.
It's finished. Okay. Because I want this to go straight into the air fryer, because then, the faster we get it done, the better. Okay.
Mrs. Henderson says, it really depends on the size of the egg the chicken lays. Really don't know the grams, sorry.
But I think we got it covered, like between all of us. We got the right information, so I think that's okay. Right, now I'm scraping every piece of batter every little bit of batter that I can get out of it. Because I'm stingy like that. I don't think anyone likes wasting batter. Oops. All right.
It's like watching a surgical operation here.
Try and see if I can get more with this spatula. Look. Okay. Okay. Foil. If you don't cover it with foil, the crust is going to crack. So this is even like, especially the oven. So do cover it with foil. I know everyone's just dying to see that loaf that's already in there. So I'm moving as fast as I can. What's going on here? Right. That's gonna have to do. Something's going on with the paper. I don't know, but that might affect how my loaf looks. Too bad.
Here we go.
Here we go. Yep. Let's move that out of the way. It's high. That is one of the biggest keto loaves I've ever seen. Look at this, Christopher. Look at this.
Right. Keep your gloves on. It's out of shot.
I know. I'll bring it in. I need to set this loaf going because it's going to take 35 minutes.
Seattle 6 is here.
Hello, Michael.
Hello, you two. It has to be early there. It is going on for 2 a.m. Some hardcore baking fans. And Chef says egg white and a carb. I'm happy with that these days.
Right. Okay, so as I said before, 356 Fahrenheit or 176 Celsius for 35 minutes. Can I touch it? No.
No. Lift it up, though.
Wait. Okay, just take note of the size of the Pullman loaf because this bread is almost to the top of this.
Sandy says, I'm watching you, but I'm in and out with cleaning. What did you just take out? Here it is, Sandy.
Is that good?
Lift up a bit and come towards me. Yeah, there we go. That looks gorgeous.
But if I tilt it a little bit, then you will get a sense of where that loaf is sitting in the pan.
Let's lift up a bit. Yep, and now do the same thing. Yeah, here we go.
Holy moly. And the crusty's crusty. They're supposed to make that noise. Yep, seems to be fine.
smells like it's going to take
I want to
off.
take this bread out.
Chef says, oh, sorry. Sandy says, what kind of bread with meat flour? No.
No, so this is a nut butter or seed butter bread. 3 ingredients. Sandy must have, because Sandy's cleaning, isn't she?
Yeah.
A cup of nut or seed butter, a tablespoon of baking powder, and 6 eggs. That's it. That's what this bread. Oh, that's what this bread is. Isn't it amazing that you can achieve this bread or a bread with 3 ingredients? Fantastic.
Ella says it's beautiful, and Chef says, can you fix that smell-o-vision?
I'm going to take it out. I'm going to take it out. I'm going to take it out.
Sandy says yummy.
We need a board. Pardon the noise, sorry for that. Right. Still hot.
Caitlin says it looks lovely. Chef says it looks amazing. Now, here we go.
Holy moly. It's perfection.
Ella's asking, does that one have protein powder?
This one, yeah, this is the one that when we started the live, this one was in this loaf, and it was in the air fryer. Now, let's do this.
Sorry, I'll tell you after.
Here's the difference, people.
Yowza. See, that just looks like normal bread.
My God. I can't believe it. It's beautiful.
It is. Sandy says, Mel, are you impatient? Ha!
Boy, am I impatient.
Oh, Sandy, you have
Do you know
idea.
why? Because you're supposed to let the loaf cool. Every baker knows that. You're supposed to let the loaf cool. But I'm on a time crunch here. I'm trying to, cut down the minutes where, there's not much happening. So
I love how you're acting like it's just the bread that you're impatient.
No. Oh, if I hear that I'm getting a present, that's it. I'm opening it right there and then. But look how it's lightened the color. This feels, it's got the, if I put it by my mic, that's the sound of knocking. So, oh my God.
Ella says, what a difference.
Wow.
Sandy says, oh my, that looks delicious. And she says she is so impatient too, so that's okay. Sandy, we need to talk. Don't encourage this behavior.
Let's cut it. Okay, it's still hot, but let's cut it, right? Let's cut it. So.
Christiane says that's worth slicing, framing, and hanging on the wall.
Because everybody knows it is so hard to get keto bread. Ooh, that's steamy. Keto bread that rises. Well, let me get the other slice, because we had to cut this loaf long ways to achieve the same size. But look at this. It's airy, it's flexible. And I know for a fact that it toasts really well. So, wow. I think I have to make a video about that. Like that's just far too exciting.
Yeah. AJ is asking, is there a big difference in the texture between the two loaves?
Ah. I get the piece that I was eating.
Ella says, can you slice it? And then 2 seconds later after you sliced it, she said, LOL done.
Oh. I'm going to go with no.
CW says, it even sounds wonderful as you're cutting it. Absolutely beautiful.
Thank you.
Carol Walker says, hi all.
Hello Carol, how are you?
Sorry, just got here. Hi Carol, hope you're doing okay. Sandy says, well, my husband doesn't like that I'm impatient, but he's had to deal with it for 18 years, so I highly doubt I'm changing anytime soon. You know they have help groups for this kind of thing, Sandy?
No, we are normal, you're not.
Define normal.
Carol, this is what we just made.
Michael says, get some butter.
You don't have to ask me twice. No. That's my banana jam almost finished, but guess what I'm having? Would you like some with butter? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I can't eat the nuts.
Oh. I must make, do we have tahini? I must make you tahini bread with the egg white addition,
yeah.
And then you'll get your own loaf.
Yes, please.
Here's my...
Chef says, yes, define normal.
I reckon you gotta have some kind of quirkiness or uniqueness about you, you know, because, you know, that's what makes you you. So...
Caitlin says, now I know what I'm making today. Sandy says, we are very normal, just ask us. With all due respect, Sandy, I'd like a second opinion. Carol says, I will definitely watch the replay. And that sounds nice, tahini bread. AJ says, yes, exciting to see the creative energy used to make this recipe. My teen daughters and I will make this today. Oh, that's awesome, AJ.
Thank you, AJ. Oh.
Yeah, how's the banana? Good? While you're chewing that up, I'll read out one more. Flying without a broom. That's got to be one of the best usernames I've seen in a long time. Says, I am late to the party. Tell me, what kind of sorcery is this?
I know, right?
It cannot be keto bread.
I know, right? This, like, to me, that is pure sorcery. Like, who needs to go to a magic show? Not me. Wow. I could stare at it all day. I'm such a weird person because it's... Stop laughing at me.
This will be good.
I'm such a weird person because this, like, who gets excited over nice looking bread, right? So, it's like so crazy.
Just quietly, it's one of the things I love about you the most. Sandy says, these days second opinions cost too much.
So true.
AJ says, your facial expression says it all. Bread is better with butter.
Always. I totally agree. have to show you again. Look at this. 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 Look at this.
Come right up.
Look at this.
Yeah, it looks really nice.
I was perfectly happy, to be honest with you. I was perfectly happy with this bread, simply because when I have my bread, I toast it and I'll put my spreads on it. Like you saw, I had banana jam and butter, and I'll have like either like egg or something on top if it's in the morning, which I rarely eat in the morning. But sometimes I do skip dinner and then I wake up hungry. So I was perfectly happy with that. But man, normal bread.
Okay, so Wisteria.
Hi, Wisteria.
Says it looks like really wholesome bread. Just got here, so I haven't seen how to make this bread. I'm sure it's much healthier than store-bought. 100% yes, it is.
Okay,
healthier.
so it's a cup of nut butter or seed butter, 1 tablespoon of baking powder, and 6 eggs. That's it.
And you can either rewind the live back to because you show how to make it at the start, or when the live finishes, it posts as a video, so you'll be able to replay it. Hopefully that helps. And Wisteria is from Florida.
Oh, wow.
Hello, one of my favorite states in America. Whereabouts in Florida are you from, Wisteria? Sandy asks, were the nut butters smooth?
Not particularly.
No, I wouldn't say so. AJ says, I've always liked quick breads with cream cheese. That's my quirky thing.
Oh yeah, cream cheese. Oh yeah, cream cheese.
Can't go wrong with cream cheese.
Sometimes I do cream cheese with everything but the bagel seasoning on top. And like you can do a whole lot of things. Sometimes I use cream cheese as a butter, you know, like just skip the butter and just use cream cheese. It just depends. So Ella, I'm mixing the almond butter because Sandy. I'm mixing the almond butter because with all natural almond butter, the oil sits on top. Oh, you can't see, but if I show them, it's going to spill into my beautiful bread, which I'm not going to do.
Sacrilege. I'll tilt a little bit. Does that help?
But I don't know if they can see it.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I'm the one looking at the camera.
But yeah, so I'm mixing it first. And yeah, that is one very important tip, is when you get your almond butter or whatever butter, because tahini does the same thing, which is the seed butter, if you didn't know, you got to mix your butter first.
Alice says, don't forget the protein powder.
Who was asking? Wisteria just got here.
Yes.
A 1/4 cup of, or 20 grams of egg white protein powder is the difference between this bread and this bread. And also I forgot it in the oven, which is why it deflated, but I feel like that's not the only reason. The egg white protein powder helped it just to stay that way.
Wisteria says, wow, simple and a few ingredients, very nice. Originally from North Fort Myers, originally from Oregon.
Oh, wow.
Michael's asking, that was 6 whole eggs or just the egg whites?
No, six whole eggs or 9 egg whites. And if you're using your scale, it's 308 grams of egg whites. 308 grams of egg whites.
Melanie Todd.
Oh my God.
Melanie says, I made it. Hi, Mel and Mr. Mel. One moment, Melanie. I'm just going to call the Coast Guard and call off the search party.
I'm so happy to see you.
And she's sending loads of love from South Africa. Loads and loads and loads of love from Australia back to you.
Oh, wow. I'm really happy to see you.
Sandy says, what about peanut butter?
Yeah, peanut butter, yeah. I got some heat over using peanut butter because it's considered, peanuts are a legume, they're not a nut. So they're considered dirty keto. But here you go.
Keto police in here.
I know. That's why I'm using almond butter in case anybody wants to have a go. So I need to bring this close to the camera. So can you direct me, because I want to show the consistency of this almond butter.
What I'll do is I'll tilt and lift a bit. Tilt a bit more if you can.
I wouldn't say it's smooth. I would say that with the oil, yes, it looks smooth, but it is grainy when you taste it. So, the magic ingredient, egg white protein powder. Who would have thunk? I've never had a loaf turn out like this. And it's, okay, yes, it's cracked a little bit on top, but that is a smooth crust, like really smooth. You can see that the bread has risen to its full capacity.
It's just a perfect shape.
It is. And it makes me want to experiment and see if we can't get an even bigger loaf that is maybe coming out of this Pullman loaf. But I know with the Pullman loaf, it's going to end up flat because you've got your lid on top, right? So it's going to be interesting to see what that does in a normal loaf and how much it comes out of the tin.
I love how you think I know what a Pullman loaf is. But
That's a Pullman loaf. The Pullman loaf has got a lid. It's a Pullman loaf.
who the hell is Pullman? Anyways, Caitlin says I have almost carb-free raspberry jam. I think I might have dessert for dinner. Very nice. Melanie says the peanut butter bread is still the absolute best.
Well, we've just perfected it, Melanie. Look at this difference in the peanut butter bread, and all we did was add a quarter cup of egg white protein powder. I'm not doing this right. Egg white protein powder, 20 grams of egg white protein powder produces this versus that. Okay, this one, it doesn't look as good as what we normally, because yeah, the peanut butter bread or this bread, when we first did it in the video, it looks way better than this. I walked away from my baking and then it deflated. So it does look better than this normally, but this is something else. Smooth like a baby's bottom.
Sandy says she was in the emergency room about a month ago. Can't do seeds or nuts right now.
Can't do seeds or nuts.
Yeah.
I don't think there is a different option for this type of bread. However, we've got about 26 bread recipes on the channel, and there is a bread playlist. Just look up playlists, you'll find a bread. We've even got lecithin-free bread made with basil seeds. We've got chia bread, which is delicious. And we've got like oat fiber bread and a lot. There's a lot. Because we need options. We need choice.
Wisteria says so creative.
Thank you so much.
Chef says if you added a little allulose, you'd get the browning effect. And then he's got a winky emoji. Now Sandy and Chef are both saying, Sandy says I want some of those bread pans, and Chef says he was thinking the same thing.
They are on my Amazon store. So I linked up with Chef Made, who they do bakeware, right? And that's who mine is made by. But if you hop onto my Amazon store, you'll get an idea of their range and that kind of thing. It's got its own little section. There's like, I've got keto groceries, I've got gadgets, I've got thing, but there's a section for chef made. So hop on just one of the description boxes and you'll get a link further down below. And, you know, have a browse. Maybe you'll get some inspiration for, you know, a few things that you might like.
Wisteria says, sounds like it would be filling. Sounds like it would be filling too, since the nuts are a good fat.
Yeah, it really is. I cannot have more than 2 slices. And you guys saw, I took a couple of bites of it because I'm not hungry right now. I took a couple of bites of it and then I put it down because, yeah, I get really full from it. But let's.
AJ says dessert, maybe it would make biscotti. That's an interesting concept. We have to try that.
Biscotti.
Or AJ, if you try it, let us know. Yeah, that sounds really cool. Ooh, yeah, my cogs are turning like yours right now.
I made, my daughter was, while she was studying, you guys know that she's now qualified as a lash tech. And while she was doing that, she was working part-time at a restaurant. And it's a good restaurant. And I made non-keto biscotti cheesecake, little cupcake-sized cheesecake. They went nuts over it. They loved it. And I have to say, like, I put the biscotti biscuit in as like a design on top, and it was very fancy. So, very fancy, in case you didn't hear my whisper. But yeah, so what did he say? Biscotti bread?
Dessert, maybe it would make biscotti. We'll have to give that a try. Sandy says, Mel, I hope you get to 100k subs soon.
Oh, thank you.
Sandy.
We hope so too.
Melanie says, oh yum, Mel, you're absolutely amazing.
Thank you, Mel.
Wisteria says, is that all? LOL, that's amazing. Sandy says, I can use smooth peanut butter, that's good.
Yes, you can, absolutely. And if you only have the crunchy one, you can use that. Like, it's not fussy with the type of nut or seed butter that you use. What it is fussy with is if you add dairy. If you add dairy to this recipe, it's gonna curdle. You can add chocolate, you can add more nuts, you can add dessert type things. You can switch it, you know, your sweetener, salt, you can flavor it up. You can do, you know, like a cinnamon blend. You can add all kinds of spices you can add to this bread. If you do have nuts, if you do want to add nuts, just make sure you sprinkle the nuts and then add some of the batter, then sprinkle nuts, because this bread is very light. It's like regular in terms of the lightness, in terms of like lightness, not the color, the actual texture. It's very much like unhealthy white bread. So when you add ingredients that are heavy, like nuts, they tend to sink to the bottom. So just if you want to add things like nuts, just be mindful that you need to add it in stages, not mix it into the batter, but sprinkle, you know, like layered effect, and then it won't sink. So that's my other tip for it. How is this bread? I'm dying. Can I peep? Oh.
Did you ask if you can peep?
Peep.
Oh. My bad.
Where's your brain?
My bad. Wisteria says absolutely 100. Chef says you'll definitely check out the store. I'm just going to run through these pretty quickly.
Yes.
Melanie says at Wisteria, yep, Mel does not stop. Every single recipe is sublime. Wisteria says, gotta go, but looking forward to go through your bread and other playlists. Have a great day. You have a great day too, Wisteria.
Yeah, you see.
Flying without a broom, what's your favorite of all those breads out of the 26 breads that you said?
That is such a difficult question. Because, you know, we even have sourdough bread. Like, How do you...
Okay, your favorite bread, or we take your firstborn child? Name your favorite bread. 3, 2, 1. Okay, we'll take the kid. That's fine.
I'm so sorry. I had a flash of all the breads that I have made, enjoyed, eaten, and I can pick great things about every single one of them. Okay, almond flour keto bread. My very first bread that I did, why do I like it is because it tastes like white bread. It's white, it's filling, it's versatile. The thing that might be restrictive with this bread is that it does taste a little bit nutty. It does take on the taste of the nut or seed butter that you use. So it has a flavor to it. Whereas that almond flour keto bread, it's just like white bread. However, it uses 12 eggs, right? So that's a bit of a downer, I think.
Yes and no, because you get enough bread that you can actually, like I make scrambled eggs.
Yeah.
And put that on top of the bread.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I ate that for like 6 weeks straight.
I know. I think I had to meal prep like several loaves because Chris was just going through them, and then I stopped making because I thought, gosh, it's a bit high maintenance.
Michael says, LOL, whispers, biscotti.
Yes, biscotti.
AJ says, yes, we'll try. So he's going to try the biscotti with a loaf today. Melanie says, buffering, we're on load shedding again. Ugh.
Oh, no.
Poor thing. Sandy says she's so glad none of your breads taste like styrofoam.
And I know exactly which one she's referring to as well.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
That's a bit of a dig. I know exactly which bread. We won't say which bread it is.
Judy Duran.
Oh, Judy!
She's been here from the start.
I know, but she's hardly commented.
I know, but she's laughing LMAOing, the little laughing emojis at something. I'm not sure what exactly, because this came in a while ago.
All right. I like breads that are wholesome and filling, and when you have like one slice, you think, that's lip smacking good. I like that kind of bread. I do want to actually try and make a plain bread so that everyone has that option, because I've got all kinds of German type solid bread. Not solid, but you know what I mean, the one that's filling. I don't know.
Flying Without a Broom, who asked which your favorite bread is.
Oh, yes.
Says favorite for sandwiches specifically.
Favorite for sandwiches? It depends on what time of the day it is, really.
You had quite a lot of that 90-second bread as sandwich bread.
I did.
I don't know if it's your favorite, but if that...
No, I just do it like... Oftentimes I am short on time, so for me 90-second bread is a really good solution, because from start to finish, mixing, cooking it, everything, I can have my bread done in 2 minutes. What are you laughing at?
Judy's laughing at the fact I said I'll take your firstborn child. I forgot that I said it.
Why would you say it's our child? What are you doing? Did you really think that would oh my God, he's going to take my child?
Depends if they're well behaved or not. If they're not well behaved, then they're your child. Keto Mama says,
hello, Keto Mama.
Your hair is so cute.
Oh, thank you. I'm not going to say it this time. I've been banging on about my hair for weeks.
It is looking good though.
Oh, thank you.
Could you do me a favour?
What?
Get the water bottle out of the fridge.
I'm busy here.
I know. And no, I don't know what my last slide got. The big black water bottle.
Oh. There you go.
Thank you.
All right, so how are we doing? 3 minutes. I feel like
That's pretty good.
it's been, did I get the time wrong the last time when I saw there were 5 minutes left?
I don't think so. Alice says, we have by far the best bread in Germany.
I agree.
I agree, actually.
I agree.
I really enjoyed it.
I love German bread, and I grew up with, it's actually a black bread, and it's very much like German bread. And I did some research into German bread, and like for a few Christmases I used to make stollen bread as a treat. And stollen bread, it's got icing on the top, it's absolutely fabulous, and I miss stollen bread, I have to say. It's very nice.
What's stolen? What does it look like?
You ate it. You'll have to go on.
The penny's not dropping here.
I have pictures on my personal Facebook of the last Christmas that we made stollen bread.
Okay, I'll go there. And
We used to live in New Zealand when I last made it, because of course I started keto in 2016 and haven't made stollen bread since. So that was the last time we had it.
Okay, so I must remember what a bread looks like from 7 years ago.
If I remember, then yes, you should.
I admire your logic.
We're having domestics.
Chef says, by the way, thank you all so much for staying up later for us.
Oh, thank you. We love you guys, and we love our conversations and interactions, and plus we have no friends and we own each other's friends, so so you guys are our only company. That's why when I say I'm missing you guys, I really am. Like, I've talked to nobody the entire week except Smarty Pants here, but
well, that's enough to fill your cup for weeks on it. Michael says, found 3 types of egg powders: whole, whites only, and yolks only. Know of any differences? Do you know of any differences?
Do not get the whole. I bought 2 bags of the whole, of the egg yolk protein powder. It stinks. It stinks like rotten egg. And I'm sorry to whoever uses it in a particular bread recipe that it requires, because that's why I bought it. But I was so put off by the egg yolk protein powder that I decided that I'm not going to make that recipe bread, because I can't. You get smell-o-vision from the food you're making and all that kind of thing, and none of those things up until you eat need to put you off, and I was put off by that. So it's in particular egg white protein powder. So the egg white. Even if you get egg white powder, that's also okay, but don't get whole egg, don't get egg yolk. Egg white only.
Avi there yet. Dan and
Sammy!
Started 74 minutes ago. Oh my stars. Those doggone notifications. Suppose it might help if I turn the computer on and looked. She then says, hello, you fabulous humans having a winter down there. We have no friends either, which is why we really do miss you too.
Yeah.
Aww.
Yeah.
AJ says we love you both too.
We love you guys. Thank you.
Carol says, is this going to be a regular slot now?
Yes, Carol. I actually said that in the live announcement. Hold the phone.
Yes, Carol, it's going to be, we're going to do it this time every week. So we're going to go live same time every single
need
week. I'm excited for this.
Let's see.
Dum, da, da, dum, da, da, dum, da.
It is coming out of the thing, but it needs to go back in because we need to brown it. But no, they can't see with the paper.
No.
But it's coming out of. Can you see that? It's coming out of the tin.
Yeah.
Rising out of the tin. Let's put it back in.
Ella says the stolen is a sweet cake with raisins, orangeette and citronette, and on top after baking powdered sugar. Yeah, okay.
You loved it, by the way. You loved it.
If it's sweet, I would have loved it, but it doesn't ring a bell.
And the other German thing that I used to like to make, you will remember this, is Linzer cookies.
Yes, I do remember.
You remember Linzer cookies?
Yeah.
Right. So they're just the jam or Shrewsbury cookie, but they're shaped a different way. It's a teardrop shape. Very, very nice.
Melanie's got a whole bunch of laughing emojis and a little love heart.
I must have done something stupid.
I think it might have been your laugh. Sandy says, don't feel bad, we don't have any friends either.
No.
Sharon Maria says, wicked laugh. Love it, Mel. Gotta try your keto bread.
What did I do? Why? How did I? Oh, it must be when the thing.
when you were saying that you had no friends.
I do have an evil laugh, so I'm sorry if anyone finds it off.
There is people there that does not sleep.
Look, you married this. So, no, you married this, so this is your taste buds. Whew.
Caitlin says sometimes keto equals no friends. People don't understand the lifestyle, and that is very
true. That's true. And people have had friends who try like sabotage. They start to exclude you because you can't, have brunch with them the way they want to have brunch. And then, there's all these sorts of things. And then what about all the, keto gives you, makes you unhealthy or gives you a heart attack or, this kind of thing. Look, it does happen, but I don't believe that it is necessarily because of keto. It just for me, it means that because you're on keto, you are monitoring you start monitoring your cholesterol, and therefore when it rises, you think, it's because of keto. Well, maybe it is, but I have got a solution for you guys to lower cholesterol. I actually can't wait to share it with you. One product that lowers cholesterol, that strengthens, that it contains silica, which supports collagen and therefore hair, skin, nail health, and helps lower cholesterol. I know.
How awesome is that?
I can't wait. I can't wait
either.
And you would use it in like a flour type thing. So it's not a pill, it's a powder that you would consume. Cool, huh?
Karen Humble says, hey Karen, I love another bread option. You guys are the greatest. I woke up late and will have to go back and watch the live from the beginning.
Yes.
Sammy says, Mal, with lots of exclamation marks. I love you so, dear woman.
I love you too.
Carol says, great. That's to the weekly time slot.
Yeah. You did answer that, didn't you? Because I was jumping up and down at that thing going.
Yeah, I don't know if it even picked it up on the mic, but yeah, same time. When this live started, same time every week.
Every week. And we said we're going to make it a regular because now that we've got used to doing a live, you've got used to, attending, we can, just cut out those little announcements and maybe provide you with an extra recipe rather than doing, an announcement. So we thought, no, we'd set it in stone, at least for a while. If we stop the lives, it just means that there's a project that is going to take up our time, but we will continue it for as long as we can, because it's fun. That's why. And it's kind of like our only fun. With this kind of fun.
Oh, stop it. You make it seem like
why don't you join a sports team or something so I can hang with the wives or something like that?
Because I'm old and knackered. Chef says Mel makes sure Chris is taking his vitamin C. Watch him carefully when he's on the phone and not a clear mind.
Yes, because with the clogged brain, plus you already don't know what you're doing when you're on the phone. You might end up in Timbuktu for all we know.
Is this why you locked me in the basement?
We don't have a basement, darling.
Oh, the thing. Is that why you locked me in?
What thing?
Or do you claim it was an accident?
What are you talking about?
Never mind.
No, he's trying to, conjure up a story that doesn't exist. I won't fall for it. I'm just saying.
We'll see who they believe, me or you. Sammy says, my husband truly marvels at our similarities, i.e. cooking, humor, mannerisms. So
wow.
He's watching you two as well. So far.
Wow, Sammy. Why don't you live here?
Right?
All my friends are not here.
Now,
Such a shame.
Says, happy days, regular live slots. Yes.
Yes, happy days.
Ella says she found a recipe for low carb stollen in Germany, Chris Stollen. It's from sugar-free Londoner, really, really close to the original because she's also from Germany.
Well, sugar-free Londoner is very good. I've tried some of her recipes. She's very good. She knows what she's doing.
Sammy says, of course he loved the stollen. Danny just said it's because we make them so many delicious things, they all run together. They are spoiled with amazing food. This is right. There's so many wonderful things that come out of your kitchen and just head my way. I get lost.
So the road to a man's heart is through his stomach.
100%.
Oh, that was a bit evil too.
Sharon says, LOL, in the UK, wicked means awesome.
Yes.
Not as in evil.
Yes, wicked means awesome for us too.
It does here too, but she also does have an evil.
You trying to say I'm evil? Now, this rose even more than. It rose even more than.
There you go.
It rose even more than when we took it out the first time.
It looks.
No. Take it out and compare. Well, we've cut a slice.
You can see it a bit better.
We've cut slices out of this one, so. Yes, I'm impatient. Oh, wow. Let's just move that.
Ella says those are not real friends, leave them behind.
What's that?
Ella says those are not real friends.
Yes.
Leave them behind. Get it cool first.
La 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 la. Whew. Okay, so obviously with the different loaf, I'm going to imagine the slice that I cut out of it so you can get an idea of the sizing. But let's move this one because I feel like this one is no longer in the running. It's a different bread, isn't it? It wasn't made with egg white protein powder.
That one's been culled from the tin.
Right.
It no longer has a place.
So you can see in terms of height, this one is slightly This one is slightly higher, but that is it's a different loaf pan. This one is longer. Therefore, that's why this one is wider. So I'm going to show you that way. And then you can see the bread there. The sizing. Can they see that?
Yeah. You can see it's longer. One's longer, one's taller, and one's wider.
Yeah.
Sammy says we are full-time nomads, so it's tougher to maintain friendships.
Yeah.
We're trying to be more social up here, but we truly enjoy each other's company, so we don't try that hard, I suppose. And we're
the same.
The same. We're just over fake people.
Just can you see if I want to show how far.
I'm looking at the bread over the
I
camera,
know.
not at
I
the
know.
camera.
I want to show how far, just so everybody can get an idea from their loaf how far this rises up.
Yep.
So I want to show.
That's good.
I'm going to say it rose about half an inch above the loaf tin. So that's really good. I couldn't ask for anything better.
Melanie says, loving this stream. Thank you both. So glad it's weekly.
Yay.
And then she says, that looks so good. Perfect.
Yeah, Melanie loves this nut butter bread. She makes it for her son. I hope it's okay to share, Melanie. She makes it for her son who has allergies. But Mel, add a quarter cup of egg white protein powder to your bread, love. Game changer. You're going to get a higher rising loaf.
Chef said he fell for it.
Fell for what?
He said, I fell for it, Chris. My story about being locked.
In the basement.
Yeah.
Oh, Chef missed our house tour. Chef, you missed our house tour. And when you look at our outdoor area, you can clearly see that the house is flat. There were no stairs going down to any basement.
There are two things.
What?
You never showed out the front of the house.
Because it was pitch black.
Because it was pitch black. So they don't know whether the house is built on a hill or not. Second of all, the door that you claim to be our daughter's door, and you said we can't go in there, that could have been the door to the basement.
Okay, so where does the daughter sleep, love?
In what you call the guest room.
Do you think it's that tidy? Do you think her room would be that tidy? I'm just saying.
No one actually knows whether she still lives here or not.
So why do we
just
have...
saying,
No. Why do we have a lash tech room then?
That could be yours. You know, aside...
Oh, because I have time to service clients with eyelashes.
I think what we've established here is that there's enough elements...
Do you know the utter rubbish that comes out of
There's enough elements
his
in
mouth
the story to
sometimes? It's so far-fetched that you wonder, like, how are you able to think you could sell this to me?
There's enough elements in the story to cast doubt.
No, there isn't. No, there isn't.
All I'm saying.
No, there isn't. I disagree.
I'm also extremely high on like cough medicine and goodness knows
That
what.
explains everything. So, now let's have a look at the inside. So this is the one that we made in the Pullman loaf. That's the loaf pan with the lid. And this is the one in this loaf. So this one's the regular loaf. And that is what they look like on the inside. Obviously this one's still steaming because it's just come out of the oven.
You know, they are dimensionally different, but they are exactly the same loaf of bread.
One is only wider, and that's why.
One's wider and shorter,
And one's
thinner
thin
and
and
shorter.
yeah, that's exactly what it is. But okay, look in terms of the crust. This one's got a little bit more. It looks like it had cracking and then it rose again and smoothed out. This one's had less cracking and it's more smooth. So you can see there the crust, the differences in the crust. And underneath, can't tell a difference. They're
No,
exactly the
that's
same.
exactly the same.
So I feel like, look, it's not necessary, I think, for you to go and buy a Pullman loaf or anything like that. I feel like you can use what you have and achieve a beautiful looking loaf. So that's my take on it. You guys ask me to do things on the fly in the lives, and I get super amazed and so excited. And I just want to say thank you for, all the inspiration. And I think we're going to sign off now because yet again, we've gone over time. And that's due to waiting for baked loaves. But thank you so much, guys. I hope you are going to have a fantastic weekend or having a fantastic weekend and a great week ahead. Let's check out the last comments.
Sammy says, oh my, look at that rise. Nice.
Yeah.
Judy says, beautiful loaf.
Thank you, Judy.
Melanie's sending you love hearts and a kiss. And Chef says, what a beautiful home. I saw it. And Mel, I can tell by that laugh you wouldn't show us the basement.
He's just pulling my leg. I know exactly what that is.
Mrs. Henderson says, love you both. Bye.
Love
bye,
you,
Mrs.
H.
H. Flying without a broom, thank you both. Judy says bye and thanks. Emma says bye-bye. Bye, Emma. Mrs. Henderson's waiting.
Oh, but we should say goodbye too then.
Yeah, we should. Chef and Caitlin also say goodbye. And thank you for giving me such good ideas.
Okay, well, have a lovely week and weekend, and we will see you in the next one. I will put in the title what we're going to talk about next week. I've got ideas coming out the wazoo, so stay tuned. See you guys.
And all things being equal, if I should be feeling a lot better by then.
Yeah.
So I'll try and be camera ready and maybe
make an appearance.
I can do some stuff on that side of the camera.
Yeah, maybe Chris can do a live.
Look, let's not get carried away.
Okay, guys, we'll see you again. Bye.
Bye, guys.